Morning everyone, so today we're going to be looking into algebraic fractions. It's something that you have done before, but it's a good way of actually revising again different algebraic skills. So questions you can get is either simplifying algebraic fractions, add and subtract algebraic fractions, or solve equations involving them. So are these algebraic steps correct? So for the first one, should you have just simply added x here to get that? Well, no, that is wrong. Let's have a look at the next one again. They've added this 2x to 3x. Is that true or false? False again. For the next one, they've took the square root and they've added it. So the minus x, again, that is false. So, are these algebraic steps correct? So could you simply get rid of that a with this? No, you cannot. To cancel or not to cancel, okay, this is the question. It's one of the most important things when dealing with algebraic fractions. A lot of people actually have a lot of misconceptions. So, could you get rid of the x's just like that? True or false? In fact, pause the video and try these questions. Let's go through it. So first of all, it's fail, okay, you can do that one. Could you do it for the next one? Yes, you could. Okay, why is that? It's because you're actually multiplying this time. Okay, so that's why you're able to actually cancel down. Next one. It's underneath the square root, and this is outside. Could you get rid of him? No, you could not. Again, well, even though it looks complicated, in theory, this is what you've got. So you've got the same term, so this is correct. Now, here's, I would say, the majority of you might have made a mistake with this one. PQ and PQ, but it's got a +1. In order for you to have actually cancelled that PQ, you would have to have another PQ up there. So this is actually wrong. And the last one, simply they took away 1 from 1. So that is horribly wrong yet again. So you can add or subtract term which is trapped inside a bracket, fraction, or root. In a fraction, we can only divide top and bottom by something, not add and subtract. So 5 over 7 is not the same as 6 over 8. So unfortunately, if you're thinking of doing this, that is horribly, horribly wrong. So, in order for you to actually simplify these questions, all you've got to think of is, can I factorize? Well, yes, you can do. So how can I factorize something like this? Well, x plus 1 over x plus 1. And now you can actually simplify. Obviously, don't leave it as x over 1, just leave it as x. Next one again, factorization. Now, the difficulty with these questions, okay, so the top one is easy to factorize, but the bottom one, okay, sometimes you need to make sure you're looking at this. Okay, what is dots? The difference of squares. And now you can actually cancel down and simplify. Nothing else I can do here, okay, happy with this. Continuing again, factorize the top, factorize the bottom. So the bottom is a quadratic, so it's going to have 2 brackets. So hence why it's left with x plus 2, okay, because really you've got x plus 1, cancels, and you're left with 3 of x plus 2. Same again for the bottom one, okay, this will be a harder question, so this will be like a grade 7. Why is that? It's because factorizing with a bigger than 1, but at the end you're left with this. So, same here, dots, difference of squares, okay? Just be very careful to spot it, because that would have been x plus 1 and x plus 1, cancel each other off. Factorizing again, difference of squares at the bottom, and factorizing again. Just make sure, okay, that you know how to expand with negative numbers, okay, so that would be y take 4, okay, obviously it's minus 4 plus y, but you usually write the positive and then the negative. Same again here. So for this question here, they look quite similar, don't they? So we can find a way of changing it into minus minus x take 1 over x minus 1. So hence why you're left with minus 1. Again, same here. You can actually change this to 3. Take a minus outside. It changes it to 3. Take 2x. The bottom stays the same. So therefore cancels. Cancels. You're left with 2. Take x over minus x minus 1. Okay. Or if you rearrange it, x minus 2 over x plus 1. Okay, these are both the same answer. So, I would like you to try these questions for us. I would say potentially let's try the even questions, okay? So do the even ones. So pause the video, do the even questions for us, and try this extension also. Right, so the answers. Right, continuing. So, what's your usual approach for adding fractions? If it is 3 over 5, okay, close your book, go do something else. Yeah, this shouldn't be just 3 over 5, okay, make the same denominator, so therefore 7 over 6. So, quickly try these questions at the bottom for us. These are usually for us, it will be question 3, might be even key question 1 in an exam, so we still need to know how to do these. So, sometimes we don't need to multiply the denominator, we can find the lowest common multiple of the denominator. So again, 3 over 9, so therefore it gives us 4 over 9. The same principle can actually be applied to algebraic fractions. So, I can multiply the whole thing by 2 here, and I can multiply the whole thing by 3. So top and bottom. So therefore you're left with 2x plus 3 lots of 2x, 3 lots of 1 over 6. So therefore 8x plus 3 over 6. I'm done here, okay? Do not try and simplify. Same again here, multiply by 3, multiply by 2. But it might be a good way of you actually putting brackets so you actually remember to multiply both things. So left with 8x plus 3 over 6. So same again here, okay, what could I possibly do? Well, you could multiply by x squared, or you could simply actually multiply this one by x. So therefore you're left with x plus 2 over x squared, x plus 2 over x squared. So what could I do for this question? Okay, so I've not got any numbers. I've only got terms at the bottom. So I'm going to multiply this by x and multiply this by x minus 1. So when I expand my brackets, I'm going to simplify, and there's nothing else I could possibly do. So pause the video and try these questions. All right, mark your work. And same again here, okay, so I would like us to actually let's try the odd questions here. So odd questions, and mark your work. So obviously, should I pause it, try these questions and get back to it? So mark your work. If you feel like you've got enough time, you can try the other questions too, just to practice. So what they've done here for the bottom one, they've actually multiplied by another x plus 1. That's how they've got over 10. Right, so we're going to stop here for this one, and then we're going to continue again in the next lesson.